One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Nice grab. It's Morgan. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that post.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him here.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To the air. It's Moore. On the move now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere, but a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Ducks are on the move here. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Catch made by the big tight end.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the so early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Quarterback looking to scramble. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Dampier. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Dutch will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Ran down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
And with the miss, we remain tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The receiver makes the catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore.
He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
He's got the first down and still motoring.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Now it's second down here. Hands off to the left.
Breaks free. Here he goes.
Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back. And looking for a big play here.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that short completion. Looking downfield, it's Moore.
On the move now.
He'll throw it now.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he dropped it.
You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Try to convert with a sneak.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Usually when the quarterbacks sneak, the worst thing that can happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we have 4th down.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Keeps it. QB draw. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Bites off a defender.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. There was no catching him that time. A simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to take off.
Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down.
Looking to scramble.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Where would they have dialed up here on this third down?
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
He got it. The field goal's good.
And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Ducks offense retakes the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
The sure hands. It's Hill. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to winning.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Bringing pressure.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And this pass is caught. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Moves out of the pocket.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He's hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it. Off target that time.
After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And that play should secure an upset. But this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement